guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be answering everyone's top asked questions for a hairstylist. Hopefully it'll give you guys a little bit of clarity and insight to some of the questions you have been dying to know the answers to. All right, so let's get started. First question is, what kind of shampoo and conditioner should I be using? So this one will differ from client to client. I often like having a consultation with a client before offering any product because it is not a one size fits all. What might work for me may not work for you. So I like having a little bit of history of the client's hair, a little bit of history of what they've tried before and didn't work for them, what they tried and did like, and then of course I like to dig into if their hair is colored or not, if it feels dry, if it's naturally textured like curly, kinky, coily, or fine. So my advice would be to have a consultation because consultations are not just for cuts and colors, they're also for product. So your hairstylist knows best about these things, so go see someone if you're not sure what to use. The next question is, how often should I be washing my hair? So this one also differs from person to person. However, the one thing that is for everyone is that you should not be washing your hair every single day. And I have this conversation with clients a lot. Sometimes they'll tell me that their roots get oily quickly, or they go to the gym and they work out every day and it requires a wash. For me, what I can say is that you can train your hair to actually do what you want it to do. So if your hair is oily and you're washing it, you're going to be stripping it of more natural oils. So what your scalp will do is it will go into what's called like a little panic mode, and it will try to produce even more natural oils. So you're just going around in circles here. So usually what I tell a client is, if you would like to be washing your hair every 3 days instead of every 2, on the second day when it starts to feel like it's time to wash your hair, use a dry shampoo or put it up in a ponytail. You know, sleek ponytails are in, so that's great for wash days. And then wash it on the 3rd day and keep doing that a few times. Eventually your hair will start to be needing to get washed on the 3rd day instead of the 2nd day. So, I mean, it depends obviously on your hair type. However, every day is a no in my books. Number 3, what's the best way to style my hair with my natural texture? I love this one. So, hot tools are not for everyone, and the best way to get your natural texture out is to know your natural texture. A lot of people think their hair is super coily when it's actually curly, or they think it's curly when it's wavy, and then you're putting the wrong products in it, which in result gives you the opposite texture of what you're looking for. My advice is to, again, try to see a stylist, see what your hair type is, what products they recommend. One of my favorite things for natural texture is a diffuser. If you don't have one, it's amazing. It helps dry your hair in a way to reduce the frizz and keep that natural texture. So if it's wavy, it'll be wavy. If it's curly, it'll keep the curls, and so on and so forth. My next question is, are there any treatments that will bring my hair back to life? I mean, of course. So depending what you're looking for, you can have a treatment that is a chemical treatment, or you can have a treatment that is like a repair mask, a moisture mask, a toning treatment, which is like a gloss that helps refreshen your color. It helps kind of put life back into your hair. So there are so many things, but for me, something that I use that always keeps my hair looking healthier and shinier is a mask. I love masks, I'm all for them. A deep conditioning mask, a leave-in treatment, just everything. I love it. Question 5 is, what's the best hairstyle for my face shape? So, as humans, we are drawn to symmetry. So when we think of beauty, our brains process symmetry as beauty. So this is actually scientifically proven. When it comes to your face shape, the most flattering haircuts actually give you more of a square effect to the face. If your face, for example, is oval shaped like mine, you want to give yourself a little bit of a face frame. It's gonna lift up, it's gonna give you a little shape, and it's going to look the most flattering on you. However, I do think that a little bit away from the scientific terms and theories from it, I find that it also goes with your hair texture, it goes with your style. You want something that you can easily style and do day to day to be the most flattering. So if you have a lot of volume in the bottom and your hair is quite flat on the top, your stylist might recommend putting a little more volume, layers, and face framing. There's so many different haircuts that work for so many different people, and I think that is an in-depth conversation that you need to have with a stylist. But for me, I do think that the most flattering haircuts are haircuts that fill out the top just as much as they do the bottom. So you want to fill out around the face where you might be lacking in some areas with a haircut, and just kind of fill in all the gaps, I want to say. The next one is, oh, I love this one. I get this a lot from clients actually. It's how to maintain your hair color at home. And this is great because your hair color should actually last for as long as your pre-booking period is. So if you're pre-booked for 4 to 6 weeks from now, your color should actually last until then. However, this goes with like the at-home care that the stylist recommends. So if you're not using the shampoo and conditioner that your stylist has recommended, or the aftercare products that they've recommended, such as heat protectants, leave-in conditioners, these like blonding shampoos and color foams and things, it's not gonna last that long. So I would say the best way to maintain your color at home is to follow the regimen that your stylist has given you. I mean, it's not just to sell, it's honestly giving you what would help your hair stay that way for as long as possible. The next one is, which hair color will work best for me? I love this one. So I like matching hair colors with someone's complexion. So I look for a color that suits someone's skin tone, their natural color, and their eye color. So eye color for me is huge. If someone's eye color is lighter and it's a little warmer, I try to stick to warmer tones. And if they've got like these ashier kind of tones in their hair naturally, then I will go towards something a little ashier. I just love working with eye color. I do find it's the most flattering color, is a hair color that actually complements your eye color and makes it pop and brings out that little like twinkle in the eye. The next question is, how can I get a lasting blow dry with humidity? Okay, so this is great. So if you blow dry your hair and there's a lot of heat and humidity, such as in Dubai, the best way to deal with that is using the right products. So I always recommend my clients know that your product care actually does not start with styling your hair. It starts in the shower. So your shampoo and your conditioner that you use are a huge contribution into your full styling routine. So if you are dealing with humidity, maybe go for a frizz dismissing shampoo and conditioner. I love the one by Redken, it's amazing. And then once you get out, you would go in and use something that's gonna help with humidity and with frizz control. Something I really love once the hair is rough dried before I put any heat through it is I love memory mist, by the way. It actually helps lock in your style. So using the right products are key. Alright guys, that's everything for now. I absolutely loved doing this. I thought it was great. I got to answer a lot of questions I get asked, honestly, probably like 90% of the time. So send me more questions and hopefully I'll answer it for you soon. Thank you.